Got my little crock pot here. Got acid in it and water. I'll drop it in there, and when you drop it in there, hopefully you hear a little sound. And what that sound is that's the glass formed by the flux. It's breaking off. And then I let it sit in there for 20 or so minutes, and either way I'll pull it out and we'll get it completely cleaned up. We'll put it on the anvil and we'll get it round and get rid of that solder mark. You see a lot of good jewelers have solder marks on their bezels. It just drives me crazy. It's just one of those things that shouldn't be there. It's so easy not to have a solder mark. Okay, we've pulled the bezels out of the acid. We've washed them off in water. What we'll do is we'll put them on here. And by rolling it on there, what's happened is we've taken any of the kinks out, and we've probably enlarged it a little bit, but that's okay because remember, we undercut a little bit. Now we stretched it just a tiny bit. It should fit perfectly on the stone. You can take a mallet, rawhide mallet, and just make sure it's nice and flat. I'll take some 400 grit sandpaper. Now you can't see it probably, but there's the solder line. And now that I've done that a couple of passes, I'll go all the way around this thing. If you turn and look at this thing, you cannot see where it was soldered together. And that's what a bezel should look like. Then we'll flatten it this way. Give us a nice flat surface. Now, that's done. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and put this back on the stone and refit it and leave it to sit.